everybody, it's Lisa Birmingham and I'm so glad that you're here with me. Today is video number 3 in our 4-part series on Christmas gnomes. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some gnomes out of pom-poms, and we're going to be making a wreath as well. And I will show you how I did that using ribbons and ornaments and picks. I'm also going to put some sleighs on my wreath. That's going to be a perfect spot to display my gnomes. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. I'm Lisa. I do DIYs, home decor, party ideas, and holiday entertaining. I post weekly videos, but at this special time of year, I've been doing more, so make sure that you're subscribed and that the bell notifications are on so that you will know when I post my latest videos. My wreath is part of the Ultimate Christmas Wreath playlist. This is a challenge that is hosted by Natalie Callahan from Design to the Nines, as well as her co-host Jennifer from A Little Bit of Calm and Crazy. This is such a wonderful playlist. It has such a variety of different wreaths, so if you're looking to make a wreath, look no further than this playlist. I will leave a link to Natalie's channel, to Jennifer's channel, and a link to the playlist so you can see all of the wreaths that the participants came up with. We're going to start off today by making our gnomes. Now, I've been trying to find unique materials to make our gnomes with, and I found these little pom-poms at Michael's. They were back in the yarn section. They were $2.99 a piece, but they were 40% off, and I love a good bargain, so I got both for under $4. Now, since this pom-pom works for both the beard and the body, we can move straight into the hat. Now, what I'm going to use for the hat is this sock. Now, if you remember, I used the matching sock for my wooden gnome, and I had one left over, and I figured it would be a great way to tie the gnomes together. But since this is long and our gnomes are short, we're gonna cut it in half. So once I cut it in half, I'm gonna take a piece of twine. I'm gonna wrap it around the top so the top is closed. And then I'm gonna shimmy it right onto the top of my pom-pom. And then I'm going to get some hot glue, and I'm gonna glue the brim of the sock right on to the gnome, and it's going to be a perfect little hat. Now, to tie in my gnomes with the rest of the gnomes on my fireplace, I'm gonna use this pom-pom for the nose. I used it on all of my other ones. It's just a great option, and I got it at the Dollar Tree. Again, it came in a variety pack. I'm just using the white ones. I'll add a little dab of hot glue, and then I'll place it right under the brim of the hat. And once the nose is in place, I'm gonna embellish the hat. I've got some ribbons. I have these little wooden stickers that I used as well. And then I also have this little mini ornament that I'm gonna tie on to the end of the hat. I folded the cut edge on the second half of my sock and hot glued it to my gnome. Then I added the nose, embellished the hat with a ribbon, snowflake sticker, and tied a mini ornament to the tip of the hat. Now that our gnomes are finished, it's time to create our wreath. I have this artificial pine wreath. It already has a few little holly berries on it, and to that I'm going to add some battery-operated star lights. I got these at an after 4th of July clearance sale at Target. They were only $1. Stars for the 4th of July and stars for Christmas, who cares? They both work. So I'm going to wrap these around my wreath, and then I'm going to secure the lights to the wreath with some floral wire. Now it's time to add my ribbons and my mesh. Now this is where you can get really creative with your design, because you can pick colors and textures that go along with your home decor or with your Christmas theme. I've got some snowflake ribbons, some chevron red ribbons, and some red and gold mesh. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some larger loops because I want some larger bows. I'm gonna loop them, I'll twist it, I'll make a loop again, and I'll do this with a few of the different ribbons. And then when I'm done with the loops, is I'm gonna take some floral wire, I'm going to wrap it around, and then I'm going to twist it together. Once all of the loops are done with the ribbons, I'm going to wiggle them all together. I'm going to get one more piece of wire. I'll wrap it around, twist it together, and to make one large bow. And then I'm going to take that bow and I'm going to attach it to my wreath using the same wire. I also added some ornaments to the center of my bow by wiring them together and then wiring them to the wreath. Next, I'm going to add some Christmas floral picks. They've got some berries on it and some pine cones. I'm also going to add some gold poinsettias. I got all of these from the Dollar Tree. What I'm going to do is just poke them into the wreath, and the wire will wrap around the wire that's on the wreath and it will stay securely in place. Now we're going to add these snowflake ornaments that I got at the Dollar Tree, as well as just some more round red ornaments. I'm going to attach them with just plain ornament hooks, and I think these are such great details to add to a wreath because it really makes it sparkle and shine and fills in any gaps that might be vacant. I wanted to display my gnomes in the most whimsical way possible, so I thought it would be fun to put them in these sleighs. My mother gave me these sleighs a while ago and I don't know where they're from. However, I have seen some sleds and some sleigh ornaments at the Dollar Tree and Michael's and Target and all over the place, so you could definitely use one of those. What I'm going to do with these sleighs is I'm going to place it on my wreath and I'm going to poke one of the branches through the mesh. I will bend the branch around the sleigh and that way it will stay in place. Then I'm going to put my gnomes right inside and they're ready for a midnight sleigh ride with Santa. Now that my wreath is finished, it's time to hang it up. I'm going to put it on this window pane that I got from Kirkland's, and I'm going to do it using some fishing line. I love using fishing line because it can carry a decent amount of weight, but also because you can't see it, so it looks like the wreath is just floating. If you don't have fishing line, you could of course use some ribbon, or if you wanted to attach your wreath right onto the wall, you could use some command hooks. Now we're going to hang up my wreath. We're going to do it in the opposite way that I usually like to do it. I like to work from the top down because I have dropped things before from the top and broken some things that were down below. But since my mantelscape is already set and ready, I do not want to take it down because it would take so much time. So we're going to risk it and we're going to put this wreath up. We're going to take that painting down, so wish me luck. Now my fireplace wall is complete. The wreath just topped it off. I love how all of the gnomes are unique and different, yet similar in their color and texture. I love how all of the beards came out between the looped beards, the beard that was made out of a fuzzy slipper, and today our pom-pom faux fur beard. I also love the lanterns, the presents, the lights, the banner. It just came together and it just feels so festive. I hope you got some inspiration and some ideas so that you can make your own gnome decorations. Now I do have one more video in this 4-part series, so I hope that you'll come back and check that one out as well. A whimsical Christmas gnome wreath is the perfect complement to my fireplace mantle, filled with festive, happy little gnomes. From gnomes flying in a sleigh, wood gnomes perched between presents, or gnomes hanging from a merry banner, this display is a perfect way to greet your holiday guests or Santa as he comes down the chimney on Christmas Eve. I hope you've enjoyed decorating my fireplace mantle and surround with me. If you're looking for other holiday-inspired decor, check out my other videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching.